I do just want to say, I do say "and" a lot in this video. I do that when I'm upset. This video is about my hamster passing away, and I hope you guys enjoy. Let me just start off by saying, I know I'm on the floor. I don't have a desk in my room, so we're just gonna go with it. So yes, you read the title right. I've been meaning to tell you guys about my hamster that had passed away. I actually had been trying to do a pet tag for a really long time, but I couldn't get my video right, and I just never, it just never got posted, and I deleted the footage. And then at least 4 months had went by, and 4 or 5 months had went by, and then one night I went to go check and see how he was doing, and he was just laying in the corner, which is perfectly fine, except for he was shaking. He was shaking like back and forth, and I was confused, and we gave him food, we gave him water. I made sure that his water was perfect temperature. He had his good food. I even gave him a couple treats because I was scared. But before I switched out, I had checked everything, and everything was in perfect condition. I had looked through his cage and stuff to make sure there wasn't anything that had harmed him. And I thought maybe he was just getting sick, and maybe he might be ready to pass away soon. So, that was the first day I had noticed anything. I had told my parents, and the next day he was still fine. He was still alive. Not fine wasn't the right word. He was still alive, but he was still again shaking. And that night I actually did get him to get up and walk around, but he would walk across his cage and then slouch back down. And this was very weird to me. And I accepted the fact that it might be time for him to go, and maybe it was his time that he was going to pass away. And I accepted that, and it did hurt. Every night I would have to cry to fall asleep. It was very hard. But then it was the third night. He was still alive, still struggling, basically the same things. But this night I could not even get him to get up. He was still shaking like he was still alive. The next day, he was still alive, and I actually did get him to get up once that day. But it was just not, he seemed even worse than the other days. And that night I went to bed very scared for him, and I wrote on my whiteboard up there. It's gone now, but I wrote, "I love you, Peanut," which Peanut is my hamster's name. I don't think I mentioned that. And the next morning, I woke up and my parents came in to wake me up. And every morning when that started to happen, they would check on Peanut to make sure he was And that morning, my dad said to my mom, "Do you want to tell her?" And I had already known something had gone bad. And my mom had told me that my hamster had passed away. And that next morning, it wasn't like a weekend. I could stay home and calm down. I had school, and I had like 3 tests that day, so it was a very stressful day. And I went into school. I almost cried on the bus ride. I went into school that day, and everyone was asking me if I was okay right when I walked in, because I just seemed upset. And then first thing I did was went to my friend, and she immediately knew something was wrong, and I had told her, and I started bawling my eyes out during school, and it was like a couple subjects had passed, and then my teacher asked me if I was okay, and I had told her that my hamster passed away, and she completely understood. And that was a very difficult time in my life, and I thought I would share it with you guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. I love you all. I might make another video tonight. I'm not quite sure. I'm thinking, I want you guys to vote down in the comments what you want me to do. But I'm thinking either a room tour, or I have 3 things. Or my last 2 night and morning routine were during the school days. So, or my summer morning routine, or my summer night routine. So room tour, summer morning routine, summer night routine. Vote down in the comments. Bye. Love you.